story has an ending, but some begin after the final scene. The director called for quiet on the floor. He walked through the studio door. A stranger wrapped in movie starlight, stepping into my life that night. We learned our lines, we learned our marks, shared artificial sunsets in the dark. Every kiss was written on a page, every embrace carefully staged. But somewhere between the takes, something real escaped. The camera saw the characters, but missed what was under me. Chance. Months rolled by beneath the lights, long rehearsals, endless nights. We laughed between the scenes we played, building memories we never named. The magazines loved our chemistry, but neither one would speak honestly, afraid the truth might disappear if we said what we both could hear. Some feelings hide in plain sight, waiting for the perfect moment. Silver apertures, capturing our hearts, blurring where the screenplay ended and reality would start. Silver apertures, framing every glance. What began as make-believe became our secret chance. Then came the final shooting day, the closing scene, the castaway. Applause echoed through the room like a farewell arriving too soon. You held my hand a second longer than the script required, and suddenly every unsaid word was burning like a fire. Silver apertures, wide open tonight. No more hiding behind characters or borrowed lines. Silver apertures, shining like the stars. The greatest love we ever found was never in the cards. Silver apertures, the credits start to roll. But for the first time in the story, we're finally playing our own roles. The cameras fade, the set grows dark, but outside the studio begins without a script, without an ending, yet written. Yet written. A voice from nowhere found its way to me. The package came without a return address, wrapped in brown paper, nothing more, nothing less. Inside was a cassette marked only with a date, and a song that made my heartbeat hesitate. A gentle voice between the melodies spoke my name like a familiar breeze, telling stories no stranger should know, of dreams I'd buried years ago. Who are you, and why do you sound like someone I've been waiting for? Obsidian cassettes spinning through the night. Every word you whisper turn the darkness into light. Obsidian cassettes playing endlessly. I fell in love with a voice that only lived in memory. Every month another tape arrived, keeping lonely evenings alive. Songs about courage, hope, and rain, appearing exactly when I needed them. I searched the handwriting, traced every clue, wondering if I had once known you. But all I ever seemed to find were more questions left behind. The mystery grew deeper as my feelings grew strong. Obsidian cassettes spinning through the night. Every word you whispered turn the darkness into light. Obsidian cassettes playing endlessly. I fell in love with a voice that only lived in memory. Then one winter the tape stopped coming. The silence felt impossible to bear. Weeks became months, and every evening I still checked the mailbox there, until the final package arrived with a note folded inside. It said, if you're hearing this, meet me where the old records play Saturday night. Obsidian tape reaches the end, but our story finally starts. You're listening to Midnight, where lonely hearts still believe. The city shimmered under neon rain as I slipped on my headphones once again. Another midnight, another show, another sea of voices I would never know. Then the phone line lit up right on cue, a familiar caller breaking through. You never gave your name away, just asked for the same song every day. Your voice was calm, like a candle in the dark, leaving a little light behind. Cerulean frequencies crossing through the air, somewhere in the sleepless city. I knew that you were there. Cerulean frequencies carried by the night, two lonely hearts connected by invisible lines of light. The weeks became a ritual we shared, tiny conversations floating everywhere. You tell me pieces of your day, then laugh and quickly drift away. I found myself staying after sign-off time, replaying every word inside my mind, wondering who sat on the other end and why your voice felt like home again. Some people arrive in person, some arrive in a signal. Cerulean frequencies crossing through the air, somewhere in the sleepless city. I knew that you were there. Cerulean frequencies carried by the night, two lonely hearts connected by invisible lines of light. Then one evening the call never came, the silence echoed louder than any sound I'd ever known. Night after night the line stayed still until a letter reached the station. It read, "I'll be waiting at the corner cafe," the one you've talked about 100 times on air. tonight you're sitting beside me, and I no longer need to hear your voice through the radio. Good night, listeners, and good night to the lonely years. Some stories aren't written by authors, they're written by fate. I spent my days among forgotten shelves, guarding stories left by someone else. Dusty volumes lined in fading gold, keeping secrets decades old. One rainy evening near closing time, I found a note between two lines, a simple thought in careful ink that made me stop and think. To whoever finds this page someday, I hope your heart is doing okay. A stranger's words across the years felt closer than the people here. Vermilion margins written in the side, tiny traces of the soul no distance could divide. Vermilion margins calling out to me, like a conversation hidden inside eternity. Week after week I'd search the stacks, following the trail he'd left intact. Poems, questions, scattered dreams, waiting quietly between the seams. I answered back in pencil gray, wondering if he'd ever see my page. Then one day beneath a novel worn, a new reply appeared at dawn. Two hearts were speaking without a sound, through borrowed words and sacred ground. Vermilion margins written in the side, tiny traces of the soul no distance could divide. Vermilion margins calling out to me, like a conversation hidden inside eternity. Winter turned to spring again, the notes became my closest friend. Every page revealed a little more of the man behind the words. Then tucked inside a weathered spine was a final message and a time. Saturday afternoon, the history room, third window from the left. a future from the past. Vermilion margins, no longer just a name. As you smiled across the sunlight and softly said the same, I hope that it was you. Vermilion margins, the story now begins, not between the pages, but beyond them. Some books are meant to be read, some are meant to be lived. Every second holds a memory. Every memory keeps a heart alive. The shop stood quiet on a narrow street, filled with voices time refused to keep. Golden hands and weathered gears measured decades, hopes and years. One afternoon a stranger came with a tarnished watch and no surname. The casing worn, the crystal cracked, like a story trying to come back. Inside I found a photograph, a smiling couple from the distant past. And on the back in fading ink, a promise balanced on the brink. Some treasures aren't made of gold, some treasures are the lives they hold. Brass Meridian, turning through the years, guiding every lost emotion through forgotten souvenirs. Brass Meridian, spinning faithfully. What began as someone else's love became the path to you and me. I searched the records, names and files, following clues for countless miles. Every note revealed a little more about the love they lived before. Then one evening by chance of fate, you walked through the empty gate, the grandson of the man I traced, with the same kindness in your face. You listened as I shared the tale of letters, photographs gone pale. And while the old clock softly chimed, something new awakened in time. Two separate stories meeting at the seam. Brass Meridian, turning through the years, guiding every lost emotion through forgotten souvenirs. Brass Meridian, spinning faithfully. What began as someone else's love became the path to you and me. We returned to watch one summer day, to the woman who had slipped away into memories in quiet rooms, still carrying her long lost groom. Yesterday and tomorrow we were found. Faces come and go, like seasons in the square. I spent my days with charcoal hands, drawing stories no one planned. Tourists smiled and walked away. Another memory for another day. Then one spring beneath the amber sky, a quiet stranger caught my eye. He asked me for a portrait there, and sat as still as a prayer. When I finished, he just smiled, paid the fee and stayed a while, like he wanted something more, but left before I could be sure. Some people pass like a breeze, some leave traces behind. Cinnabar portraits, colored by the years, every line revealing what the heart refuses to hear. Cinnabar portraits, hanging in my mind, a face returning season after season, like a sign. Summer faded into winter snow, yet somehow he would always show. Different coat, same gentle eyes, a familiar stranger in disguise. We spoke of books and distant trains, of old cathedrals and April rain. But every time I'd ask his name, he'd laugh and change the frame. The years kept painting us apart, yet somehow closer at the heart. 1,000 conversations, one voice unusually deep. I drew him as the daylight died and noticed tears he couldn't hide. He handed me a weathered case filled with every portrait I'd made. Every single one from every passing year. I never came for the drawings, he said. I came to see you here. Cinnabar Portraits suddenly made clear the masterpiece I'd searched for had been standing here for years. Cinnabar Portraits, no longer just a frame. The man I drew 100 times had quietly signed his name. Cinnabar Portraits, bathed in evening light. For the first time, I wasn't painting memory. I was painting our future. The square grows quiet, the artist go home, but one portrait stays unfinished because tomorrow we'll finish it together. The stars were early tonight, just like you. I spent my nights above the clouds, charting pathways no one else could see, measuring distances in light and time while the world slept far beneath. Then one August under crystal skies, you appeared beside the telescope, a traveler chasing falling stars with a smile full of wonder and hope. You asked the names of constellations, I answered more than I planned. And somewhere between Orion and dawn, you gently took my hand. One night a year, one moment to keep, 12 months of waiting for a memory to repeat. Astral Vellum, written across the sky, a love letter in starlight, only visible at night. Astral Vellum, turning overhead, every falling star recording the words we never said. The years moved quietly below, cities changed in seasons past, but every August brought you back like a promise built to last. We shared stories by the dome of victories and lonely days, then watched the meteors burn bright and vanish in silver trails. Never asking for forever, never daring to demand more than one perfect night and the warmth of your heavens kept their rhythm. So did our hearts. Astral Vellum written across the sky, a love letter in starlight, only visible at night. Astral Vellum turning overhead, every falling star recording the words we never said. One year the mountain stood silent, the stars arrived, but you did not. Midnight passed, then 2 o'clock, and every meteor felt colder. Just before dawn, a letter reached the observatory door. It said, if I miss one night, meet me here next year, and I'll explain everything. Continue turning, the mountain keeps its view, but now when dawn arrives, you stay, and the sky feels smaller than the love we grew. The city sleeps outside the glass, but here the night is still alive. I need the hours into dough and flame, another shift, another name, flour on my hands like falling snow, while neon streets move down below. The bell above the door would ring at almost closing time each evening. You'd step inside the yellow light, like you belong to this midnight. Always the same, no variation, one pastry, one hesitation, and you'd sit by the counter's end, like time was something we could bend. You never rushed, you never stayed, just long enough to feel okay. Honeyglow Bakery, lit in amber hue. Every late night silence somehow leads me back to you. Honeyglow Bakery, where the sugar melts like time, and every stolen second feels like it could be mine. I started saving little things, your quiet smile, the bell that rings, the watch me work alone, like I was something worth coming home. We spoke in fragments, small and brief, between exhaustion and belief, about the rain, about the day, about the lives we drifted away. But you never said your story straight, just checked the clock and paid your fate. Some hearts arrive without a sound, just to remind you Honeyglow Bakery, lit in amber hue. Every late night silence somehow leads me back to you. Honeyglow Bakery, where the sugar melts like time, and every stolen second feels like it could be mine. Then one night you didn't come, the oven's cooled, the work was done. I waited past the final call, but there was nothing there at all. A week went by, then winter came. I learned to live without your name, until a letter in the flower dust appeared like something born from trust. It said, I never came for bread or tea. I came because you looked at me like I was still someone worth becoming. The oven's cool, the city fades, but somewhere in the warmth I keep, you stayed. The road ends somewhere, but the night keeps going. I work the neon sign alone at a motel lost in sandstone and stone. Room 88 never stays the same, but the number still calls my name. The desert sleeps in shades of gold, where stories get quiet and never grow old. Every guest just passes through, except the one I never knew. He only arrives when the rain falls thin, like the sky remembers where he's been. Steps in silence, coat half wet, a stranger I haven't forgotten yet. No reservations, no return key, just a feeling between him and me. Mirage Motel 88, where time forgets to stay. Every door I close at midnight opens back the same way. Mirage Motel 88, under neon skies I fall in love again every time he arrives. We never speak too much aloud, just sit where the storm wraps around. He orders coffee black and cold, like a story never told. The clock above the check-in desk moves forward then forgets the rest. And every time I turn away, he's a little more gone by day. But I remember every line, like echoes trapped in borrowed time. The desert keeps its secrets tight, but I know him every night. Mirage Motel 88, where time forgets to stay. Every door I close at midnight opens back the same way. Mirage Motel 88, under neon skies I fall in love again every time he arrives. Then one night the storm was red and every hallway filled with sand. Instead he said, "You don't belong to here," like he knew I'd disappear. I asked him who he really was. He smiled like breaking desert glass and said, "I'm the part of you that never knew how to move on to." Mirage Motel 88, where nothing ever stays, but somehow love keeps finding me in these endless shifting days. Mirage Motel 88, now I finally see he was never just a guest here. He was waiting inside me. The neon fades, the rain is gone, but room 88 still opens, even when no one comes. City breathes in neon colors, and I breathe in your memory. You always like to walk at night under flickering orange light. Said the city felt more true when it was half asleep like you. We shared a bench by the corner store, talking like we needed nothing more. Just two strangers side by side, with nowhere left to hide. Your laugh would cut through traffic sound, like something lost then finally found. And every passing car's red glow made it feel like time moves slow. No map to follow, no place to go, just the feeling we already know. Opaline streetlights shining in your eyes, turning every goodbye into something that survives. Opaline streetlights, soft against the rain. Even when you're gone, they still whisper your name. We never planned tomorrow's shape, never talked about escape, just lived inside the moment's glow, where nothing had to grow. But seasons change the human heart and pull the quiet worlds apart. One night you said you had to leave, and I just watched you breathe. No promises, no final kiss, just the weight of what we'd miss. Some stories end without a sound, just footsteps fading on wet ground. Opaline streetlights shining in your eyes, turning every goodbye into something that survives. Opaline streetlights, soft against the rain. Even when you're gone, they still whisper your name. Now I walk that same old street, counting echoes underneath my feet. And every glow that bends the night feels like you still walking by. I don't chase what time erased, I just remember your face. In every window, every sign, every flicker of neon Opaline streetlights never really fade, they just change into the moments that we couldn't stay. Opaline streetlights still burning slow, and in every passing shadow I still feel you go. The city sleeps, but the light you left behind never leaves. The city never sleeps, it just changes seats. drive the same old midnight line through blinking lights and faded signs, empty streets and cigarette glow, where only restless shadows go. You always wait at stop 16, like part of some repeating dream. Same long coat, same quiet eyes, watching the world go sliding by. You never speak more than a few, just nod like I already knew. The way you carry unconfessed is some story you don't want expressed. But every night you choose this ride, like you're escaping something you can't outrun inside. Neon nightliner, running through the dark, two strangers tracing circles on a city made of sparks. Neon nightliner, where time forgets to end. Every mile you sit beside me feels like we could begin again. I started memorizing your way, the way your fingers drift and sway to music only you can hear, that pulls you somewhere near. Sometimes you'd smile at nothing there, like ghosts were sitting in your air. And I would wonder where you go when the streets are moving slow. The passengers all fade away, but you always seem to stay until the final stop appears and disappears with all my fears. You never say goodbye, you just stand and leave, like you were never really meant for me to believe. Neon nightliner, running through the dark, two strangers tracing circles on a city made of sparks. Neon nightliner, where time forgets to end. Every mile you sit beside me feels like we could begin again. Then one night the route was wrong, the stops were gone, the road too long. You looked at me so calm, so clear, and said I only come when it's almost here. I asked you where here begins. You smiled like breaking through your skin and said the place I'm running from and the place I haven't become. Neon nightliner, fading in the rain. Every ride I still remember carries half your name. Neon nightliner, lost but not alone. Some passengers are only meant to guide you home. The bus moves on, but every empty seat at night still feels like you belong. Mm. Spinning lights and borrowed time. We met beneath the spinning glow, where painted horses rise and fall slow. Your laughter cut through paper air like something too rare to compare. The fair was closing, nearly gone, but we still stayed dancing on between the fading colored lights and endless looping summer nights. You said you came here on a whim to chase a feeling buried within. I said I come here just to hide from everything I keep inside, but somehow in the turning sound we stopped feeling lost. When you were around, Lapis Carousel spinning in my mind. Every turn brings back the moment we aligned. Lapis Carousel under fading skies, I fell in love with you. Between the blinking lights, the operator called last round, but we pretended not to hear the sound. We rode those horses one more time, like time was something we could climb. You told me stories you'd never say to anyone in the light of day, and I held on like I knew this was something I would lose. The music slow, the crowd was thin, but I still felt you pulling in. Every circle, every spin made me forget where I've been. Lapis Carousel spinning in my mind. Every turn brings back the moment we aligned. Lapis Carousel under fading skies, I fell in love with you. Between the blinking lights, then the power flickered low, and the whole world started to slow. You said we don't belong to here, like it was suddenly clear. I asked you where you'd go, you said somewhere only turning souls know. And just like that, you stepped away as the carousel began to decay. Lapis we still restart. The road is quiet, but my thoughts are not. We drove that coastal line for hours, with fading stars and morning hours. Your hand was resting on the wheel, like nothing in the world was real. The radio played a half-forgotten song. We hummed along though it felt wrong, not because we didn't care, but because forever wasn't there. We never talked about the end, just laughed like time would always bend. But every mile we left behind was another truth we didn't define. Umber horizon line, where the ocean meets the sky. Every promise feels lighter when it's whispered in goodbye. Umber horizon line, fading into view. I didn't know I was losing you until I lost you. The gas stations all look the same, like memories without a name. You bought coffee, I stayed quiet, while the world turned soft and quiet. You said we'll stop before the sun is high, some things are better left untied. I nodded like I understood, but I never really could. The road kept stretching far ahead, like words we never said. Every turn, every sign led us closer to the light. Umber horizon line, where the ocean meets the sky. Every promise feels lighter when it's whispered in goodbye. Umber horizon line, fading into view. I didn't know I was losing you until I lost you. And you pulled over by the shore, said I can't do this anymore. Not angry, not unkind, just a different place in mind. You stepped out into the wind, like a chapter breaking in, and I watched you walk away without a single word to say. through you. The horizon stays the same, but I never drive that road again without your name. Floors rise and time dissolves. I work the night shift in glass and steel, where every silence is something I feel. 100 stories go up and down, but none of them ever make a sound. The city breathes through numbered lights, flickering patterns in endless heights. I press the buttons, I close the gate, and guide the lonely into fate. Then you appear on floor 17, same quiet steps, same in between. Always alone, always the same, never once given a name. But something changes when you ride, like the world gets smaller on every slide. Chrome elevator hearts rising through the night, two strangers sharing seconds between fluorescent lights. Chrome elevator hearts moving up and down. Every silent journey keeps pulling us around. We never speak more than a word or two, just good evening passing through. But I memorize the way you stand, the hesitation in your hand. Sometimes you linger just a bit too long, like you're listening for a hidden song in the hum of cables and steel, something only we can feel. The floors keep changing like shifting time, but your presence feels like mine. Every stop, every door feels like something worth waiting for. Chrome elevator hearts rising through the night, two strangers sharing seconds fading. We met beneath the flickering signs, where departures draw invisible lines. You were waiting for a different track, but something made you turn back. The station was nearly empty then, just echoes of where and when. I held a ticket I wouldn't use, and you had nothing left to lose. We spoke in pauses between the noise, soft as forgotten childhood toys, and every word that left your lips felt like time losing its grip. The clock above kept moving on, but something in us held it wrong. Violet Afterglow station, where endings hesitate. Every goodbye feels softer than the hands of fate. Violet Afterglow station, under dimming light, two strangers learning how to stay inside the night. Announcements echoed down the hall, but none of them were calling us at all. We walked the platform edge to edge, balancing on a fragile edge. You said I should already be gone, but stayed as if the night was long. And in that silence we became more than strangers without a name. The rails were singing far away, but neither one of us could say if this was chance or something more, waiting quietly behind the door. Violet Afterglow station, where endings hesitate. Every goodbye feels softer than the hands of fate. Violet Afterglow station, under dimming light, two strangers learning how to stay inside the night. Then the final train arrived, breaking every still inside. You looked at me like you already knew this was the moment we couldn't undo. No promise made, no vow was said, just a touch that lingered instead. And the doors closed slow, without a sound, leaving your silence all Afterglow station, Violet Afterglow station, still burning in my mind. Every platform I walk through feels like a place I left behind. Violet Afterglow station, where you disappeared, but somehow every journey after still keeps you near. The station empties, but I still wait for a train that never comes.
echoes.